What if I told you that the quiet little things you do before bed could be silently damaging your heart and stealing the deep, healing sleep your body depends on after 60? And what if I showed you exactly 5 habits that millions of seniors do every single night? Habits that sound harmless but are scientifically proven to raise your blood pressure, disturb your heartbeat, and aid your arteries faster than smoking. Stay with me, because in this video, I'll also reveal 3 powerful nighttime tricks you've probably never heard of, simple, science-backed changes that can reset your sleep rhythm, calm your heart, and leave you waking up more refreshed than you've felt in years. A major 2025 study from the University of Chicago tracked over 9,000 adults aged 60 and above. They discovered that people who followed irregular or unhealthy bedtime routines had a 47% higher risk of heart disease and nearly double the rate of restless sleep compared to those who maintained a consistent, heart-friendly night schedule. The shocking part? Almost all of the bad habits were things the participants believed were good for them. Before we begin, tell me your age and where you're watching from in the comments below. I personally read every comment, and I want to know how your sleep has been lately. Now, without any further delay, let's get started so you can learn exactly what to stop doing tonight and what to start to give your heart the rest it's been begging for. Number 5, going to bed at random times. You might think it doesn't matter if you go to bed at 9 p.m. one night and close to midnight the next. You're still getting your hours, right? Wrong. A 2024 study from the American Heart Association found that older adults with irregular bedtimes had more hardened arteries, higher cholesterol, and greater morning fatigue, even when total sleep time was the same. Here's why. Your heart runs on rhythm. Every night around 10 p.m., your body begins lowering blood pressure and releasing repair hormones. When you push your bedtime too late or keep changing it, that process gets interrupted. Your heart never fully enters rest mode, so it keeps working like it's daytime. You wake up tired, your pulse slightly higher, and your blood pressure a few points above normal. Over time, that adds up to real damage. What should you do instead? Experts call the sweet spot the heart repair window, between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. That's when your body naturally starts its cardiovascular recovery phase. Going to sleep within this window allows melatonin and nitric oxide production to align, helping your arteries relax and expand properly. The difference is measurable within just 7 nights. Patients who fixed their sleep window saw an average drop of 8 points in systolic blood pressure without changing medication. So tonight, set your bedtime, protect it like medicine. Your heart will notice. Number 4, sitting or lying down right after dinner. This one catches almost everyone. After dinner, you finally sit down, maybe watch TV, scroll through your phone, or even fall asleep in the chair. Seems harmless, but research from Kyoto University in 2024 found that older adults who stayed seated or reclined for more than 2 hours after dinner had twice the risk of nighttime heart palpitations and reflux episodes compared to those who stood or walked for even 10 minutes. Here's what's happening. When you lie back right after eating, gravity stops helping your digestion. Food stays in your stomach longer, pressure builds upward, and acid creeps into your esophagus. That acid irritates the vagus nerve, the same nerve that regulates your heart rhythm. The result, a jumpy heartbeat, shallow sleep, and that heavy feeling in the chest when you wake up at 3 a.m. Fixing it couldn't be simpler. After your evening meal, take a slow 10-minute walk. Not a workout, just movement. Then stay upright for at least an hour. The next morning, you'll notice fewer night awakenings and a calmer pulse. Number 3, drinking the wrong sleep tea or night drink. This one surprises almost everyone I talk to. Many seniors proudly tell me they enjoy a cup of green or black tea after dinner because they've heard it's good for the heart. And it is when you drink it in the morning. But at night, that same healthy habit quietly becomes one of the biggest sleep disruptors there is. Even mild caffeine, just 30 or 40 milligrams, the amount in one small cup of tea, keeps your heart and brain slightly activated for hours. You might feel calm, but deep inside your nervous system is still running in day mode. That means your heart rate doesn't drop the way it should, and your body misses out on the deep sleep cycle that restores cardiovascular function. A 2023 sleep lab experiment in Denmark proved it clearly. Adults over 60 who drank a single cup of green tea at 7 p.m. had 45 minutes less deep sleep that night compared to those who drank a caffeine-free alternative. 45 minutes may not sound like much, but multiply that by a full year, and you lose nearly 11 days of true heart recovery time. And here's the catch. Many teas, marketed as sleep blends, are not as harmless as they look. Some contain yerba mate, guarana, or even traces of black or oolong tea that still act as stimulants. You might sip it thinking it's helping you relax, but your heart never gets the message to slow down. There's another drink that many seniors swear by, a small glass of wine before bed. It feels relaxing at first because alcohol dulls the nervous system, but as your liver starts breaking it down a few hours later, your heart rate rises, blood vessels constrict, and your body wakes up in a state of mild stress. That's why so many people fall asleep easily after wine, then find themselves awake at 2 or 3 a.m. with a racing heart. If you really want a night drink that supports your heart, go for chamomile tea, rich in apigenin, a natural compound that lowers heart rate and quiets your mind, or tart cherry juice, which increases melatonin by nearly 40%. Both help your heart slow down, your breathing deepen, and your body slip into the kind of sleep that actually heals. Try switching tonight, and by the end of the week, you'll notice you fall asleep faster, wake up calmer, and your heart feels steadier in the morning because this time it truly got to rest. Number 2, watching emotional or stressful TV before sleep. I know this one hits close to home. Many people unwind by watching the evening news or a favorite crime drama. But your body doesn't know the difference between fictional stress and real stress. When you watch arguments, murders, or disasters, your brain releases adrenaline. Your blood vessels constrict, your heart rate rises, and cortisol floods your system, just as if you were in danger. A 2024 study from the University of Toronto monitored seniors' heart rates during evening television. Those watching thrillers or political debates showed an average heart rate spike of 20 beats per minute and took 90 minutes longer to reach slow-wave sleep. The fix is easy but powerful. Turn off intense content at least 1 hour before bed. Replace it with calm, positive material. Light comedy, nature programs, or instrumental music. You'll notice your eyelids getting heavy right on schedule again. Number 1, taking certain pills or supplements right before bed. This is the habit that most seniors never question. You line up your medications after dinner, thinking it's easier to remember them all at once. But the timing can make or break your sleep quality and heart stability. Here's what the data shows. Some common blood pressure drugs, especially ACE inhibitors and diuretics, can lower your blood pressure too much overnight. That can reduce oxygen delivery to the brain and heart, causing dizziness or even fainting when you stand up in the night. Vitamin B complex and some energy multivitamins also act as stimulants, raising alertness and delaying melatonin release. Even checking your blood pressure right before sleep can trigger anxiety that spikes your pulse. So what should you do? Move stimulating vitamins to the morning. Take blood pressure or heart medications at the time your doctor recommends, often earlier in the evening around dinner, not moments before lying down. And leave the blood pressure monitor in the drawer after sunset. Bedtime should be about calming the body, not testing it. Now, before we jump into the 3 powerful tricks that most people have never heard of, take a second and think about how many of those 5 habits sounded familiar. If it's at least 3, don't worry. Fixing them is easier than you think, and the benefits show up fast. Let's talk about the 3 heart-saving sleep tricks that can change your nights and your health in just 1 week. Heart trick number 1, the heart repair window. For decades, doctors told us that getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep was all that mattered. But new research has flipped that idea on its head. It's not just about how long you sleep, it's about when you sleep. A 2025 British Sleep Institute study followed over 10,000 adults over 60 and discovered something shocking. The healthiest hearts belonged to people who fell asleep consistently between 10 and 11 p.m. They weren't sleeping longer, just smarter. Those who stayed up past midnight or went to bed at random times had a 25% higher risk of heart disease and stroke, even when they slept the same number of hours. Here's why. Your heart runs on rhythm, a 24-hour internal clock called your circadian cycle. Around 10 p.m., your body naturally lowers blood pressure and releases nitric oxide, a compound that helps blood vessels relax. That's your heart's reset window. If you're still awake at that time, watching TV or scrolling your phone, you miss it. Your heart keeps working when it should be resting. To fix this, create a heart repair window. Aim to be asleep between 10 and 11 every night. Set a wind-down alarm 1 hour before bed. When it goes off, dim the lights, silence notifications, and let your body glide into rest mode. After a week, you'll notice it. Faster sleep onset, deeper rest, and steadier morning pulse. It's not magic, it's rhythm. One participant in the study described it perfectly. I didn't change my diet or my meds. I just started sleeping before 11, and for the first time in years, I woke up feeling truly rested. Your heart loves consistency. Once you give it rhythm, it rewards you with calm. Heart trick number 2, the cool room secret. We usually think comfort means warmth, but for your heart, comfort means cool. Your body needs to drop its core temperature by about 1 degree to enter deep sleep. That temperature dip is what signals your brain to release melatonin and allow blood pressure to settle. When the room's too warm, that drop never happens. You toss, you sweat, and your heart keeps racing quietly through the night. A 2023 Harvard study found that seniors who slept in rooms cooled to 18 or 19 degrees Celsius, that's about 65 Fahrenheit, spent 28% more time in deep sleep and had 7 beats per minute lower heart rate overnight. That's the difference between your heart working overtime and finally getting its nightly rest. Try tonight. 30 minutes before bed, lower your thermostat or open a window. Choose light, breathable cotton or bamboo bedding. If your feet get cold, wear thin socks. Keeping the core cool and the extremities warm is the perfect balance. That small change trains your body to enter recovery mode faster. Many notice they fall asleep quicker, dream deeper, and wake up with less stiffness. A cooler room also boosts your parasympathetic system, the part of your nervous system that slows the heart and heals blood vessels. Think of it as your heart's built-in repair crew activated by cool, dark air. You'll feel it within nights, slower breathing, calmer pulse, and that gentle floating feeling right before you drift away. That's your body saying, finally, I can rest. Heart trick number 3, the 2-minute heart reset breathing. This one might be the simplest trick of all, yet it's backed by serious science. At Stanford University, researchers tested a breathing pattern called resonant breathing on adults over 60. 2 minutes of this breathing before bed lowered resting heart rate by 10 beats per minute and reduced nighttime blood pressure spikes by nearly 15%. Here's how it works. Place one hand on your belly. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. As if fogging a mirror, keep the exhale longer than the inhale. That ratio triggers the vagus nerve, your body's natural brake pedal. Within 60 seconds, your heart begins syncing with your breath. Every inhale quickens it slightly, every exhale slows it down. That gentle rhythm lowers cortisol, relaxes arteries, and prepares your body for deep sleep. After just 2 minutes, most people feel a wave of calm move through the chest, a physical sign that the heart has shifted from fight or flight to rest and repair. A 2024 Stanford follow-up confirmed that seniors who practiced this breathing nightly for 1 week increased deep sleep by 23% and reported fewer palpitations and nighttime awakenings. Try it tonight. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. 2 minutes total. No equipment, no supplements, just you and your breath. If you combine it with the cool room setup, the effects multiply. You'll feel your body let go completely, your mind clear, and your heart glide into its slow, steady rhythm for the night. Bonus heart fixes most people don't know. A few small changes can protect your heart almost as much as the big ones. First, light. Even the soft blue glow from a digital alarm clock can suppress melatonin by up to 20%, keeping your brain half awake all night. Turn the clock away or switch to one with a warm amber display. If you need light for safety, use a motion sensor night light with a red or orange tone. It won't disturb your hormones. Second, your phone. If you wake up in the middle of the night, resist the urge to check it. That flash of blue light tells your brain it's morning and resets your body clock by up to 90 minutes. Keep your phone face down, on silent, or outside the room entirely. Third, napping. Naps can be helpful, but timing is key. Napping late, after 3 p.m., delays melatonin release and pushes bedtime past midnight, breaking your heart's repair rhythm. Keep naps short, under 30 minutes, and early in the day. And one more, after dinner movement. 10 minutes of slow walking after dinner lowers evening blood sugar, improves digestion, and drops nighttime heart rate by several beats. Think of it as clearing the path so your heart can rest undisturbed. The 7-night reset plan. Let's make it simple. Here's your 1-week plan for resetting your sleep and protecting your heart. Nights 1 to 2, focus only on timing, be in bed between 10 and 11, practice the 2-minute breathing right before sleep. Nights 3 to 4, add the cool room setup and that 10-minute post-dinner walk. Let your body find its natural rhythm. Nights 5 to 7, move stimulating medications earlier in the evening. Avoid emotional or heavy TV 1 hour before bed. Stick to your bedtime window no matter what. By the end of the week, something subtle but powerful happens. You wake up with less stiffness. Your morning blood pressure reads lower. Your heart feels calmer. Your mind feels clearer. The truth is, poor sleep isn't just part of aging. It's usually the result of habits that quietly keep your heart working overtime. But the moment you fix your rhythm, your heart starts repairing itself. Remember, your heart is adaptable. Even at 80, it can rebuild stronger tissue and regulate itself better if you simply give it what it needs: rhythm, calm, and cool darkness. To seniors, stop the nightly habits that keep your heart in stress mode and replace them with these 3 heart-saving tricks: the 10 to 11 p.m. heart repair window, the cool room secret, and the 2-minute heart reset breathing. Try them tonight and come back in 3 days to share how you feel. We read and reply to every comment because your story might inspire another person who's still struggling with sleepless nights. If this helped you, tap that like button so more seniors can find it, subscribe for daily health insights, and share it with a friend who keeps saying, "I just can't sleep well anymore." You can change that starting tonight. And remember, your heart doesn't just beat for you, it beats for the people who love you. Take care of it while you sleep, and it will take care of you for years to come. Sleep well, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.